I have said it before and I will say it again. The next time he wears the armband, I'll say it again. Cristiano Ronaldo is not a leader. He's not a captain. He's not a captain. People are turning and blaming poor Donny van de Beek. The man hasn't smelled Premier League grass in what did they say, like 700 days or something like that? Like, whoa, if he man didn't go to Everton, So what do you expect from him to do? Yeah, when everybody's doing your celebration, your iconic, sensational celebration, except for you.
It's getting corny.
But you're the captain.
Real corny.
Everybody's doing it except for him now.
It's getting real corny. Even he knows. I'm sure he's not scoring, but hey man, it's getting real corny. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey man. Yeah, the celebration, the inspiration things, getting out. Cricket, South Africa got knocked out doing the celebration. Wayne Parnell, I'm calling you out on the football podcast.
Where you at, bruv?
We're back with another episode now. It's gonna be an exciting one. We just finished watching the Champions League draw. So is that where we start? Right out the bat? Yeah.
Latest news, breaking news.
Yeah. Exclusive. Nah, it's not bad. Yeah, hey. Those draws, man. What do you think about those draws, eh?
Someone's gonna fluke their way into a Champions League trophy. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Club Brugge / who was it? Benfica. One of them has already secured quarterfinal. And then there's Napoli Frankfurt.
Napoli,
one of them, there's not even a knock on Napoli. But and then you have the big draws. Liverpool, Real de Madrid. Again, Salah revenge season, boy. That's all. It's you know.
Just NBA terminology. I don't know if you have this. It's like I feel like the Liverpool Real Madrid thing where it's like revenge season. I feel like it's gonna be like a Philadelphia 76ers versus
Boston
Chicago
Celtics.
Bulls. Versus Chicago Bulls. Joel Embiid has never lost against them in his entire career, and that man has been active for like 8 years.
But has he been active?
He's played those games. The games he's played in 8 years. So same thing. Yeah, every season. Real Madrid, what's this? Liverpool on get theirs. Mo Salah 2017-18. He's gonna get his revenge.
It's
every single season, it's like that. Bro, it's like they face each other every single season. I don't know. Some way they find a way to play each other, and it always ends in Liverpool losing. So probably gonna happen again.
Liverpool, it's tough out here, but it's like what it was. Isaiah Thomas. It was a quote. I even saw it yesterday. Regarding Man United. No, but it's a different one. Isaiah has a lot of quotes. But it was like, they say these guys are rivals, but they just beat our ass.
I remember.
That's Liverpool probably right now. It's like,
what's the point?
Just because you get into the boxing ring with the same person over and over doesn't make you rivals.
Yeah.
Just someone who actively you go in to get beat by. That's what it is.
I got analogies this week. There's another one. I was playing Tekken. When was it? Saturday. Should have been studying, but I was playing Tekken. I was playing Tekken. I was playing this guy over and over again. He kept on doing the same move, same corny move again and again and again. It's like 5 games straight. I lost. And you think at some stage you click, he's gonna do this and do that. Hey man, sometimes the same combination just be landing 10,000 times in a row. It happens.
You just don't be shocked if you see the ball on the right. You know, Van Dijk starts twerking, they whip it in. Trent Alexander-Arnold is still circulating with the brain thing, and then Vinicius scores. Don't be shocked. That's all I'm saying. Don't be shocked by that. But it's definitely worth watching games because it's Dortmund, Chelsea. I think if Graham Potter loses that, he's gone. Honestly, but at least he has January to get decent players. I saw yesterday a tweet that was like, "Nah, Potter's not a good manager. No, he just doesn't have decent players. That's what it is. That's why." When you trust the players you have, you don't chop and change as much. You can be a maverick and change now and then to confuse an opponent, but not today. Sterling's left wing back. Tomorrow is right mid. Next game is number 10. Next game is false 9. You can't. You can't.
Because like last episode we said he's just giving everybody a chance. But at some stage when I looked at that game, I was like, Trevor Chalobah starting over Koulibaly. Yeah, man. Does that say everybody's getting a chance, or does that say he doesn't trust the players? Yes.
Yeah, it probably just means I've seen enough of of certain players I've seen, he does what I need more than you do. Sometimes it's just that simple. Yeah, Koulibaly, it's a bit sad, isn't it? But like, hey, what can you do, man? But yeah, what else was there? PSG, La Bayern. Oh, that's gonna be Choupo-Moting. Yeah, he's there.
Hey, it's a contract season, but
getting so far scores of 9.6, scoring in like 5 games back to back. Man's in the form of his life, man.
It's contract season, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, come.
You think he's securing a higher move now? What's next, Real Madrid?
Hey, man, like NBA with his contract season, the guy has been averaging 10 points for the last 3 seasons. All of a sudden, it's averaging 18. Same thing. Choupo-Moting would be surprised if he ends like 25 goals this season combined.
Yeah, man.
And then, like you said, his agent calls up Madrid, and then Florentino's like, "Oh snap, we did what? Where?"
Yeah, because he's the only person I've seen go have a career like that, man.
Best agent in the world, man.
You don't go from Stoke to PSG to Bayern Munich, bro. That's mad.
Best agent in the world,
That's
man.
mad.
Hey, man, you see, once I'm done with school and I'm applying for jobs, I'm gonna need to hit this agent out, pay what I need to pay.
Yeah, I need to find that man. Be like, because I even changed my bio now to suppressed sound engineer.
I saw.
They're suppressing the boy, but yeah, man, that's not what we're here for. But yeah, man, that's interesting. City got who?
Oh, City, Leipzig, yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, might just walk it, man. Might just walk it. 6-0 combined. 6-0 combined.
Might go, 5-4 type of games.
All I'm saying is, Pep, you've won enough Premier League titles, bro. You've won enough. Just let us have this one, man. Just let us have this one.
Yeah, man. Pep needs to realize that Leipzig are no pushovers, Whoever they play before and after Leipzig is... Rest Haaland. You've already have injury scares. You've seen, that. How quickly Haaland can go down. So just
and ask Betway about Leipzig. Hey, the top Madrid gonna do the madness. Man. So all I'm saying is, Pep, gotta set your priorities in order. Especially don't be out here, over managing a game, out here replacing Kevin De Bruyne in the 70th minutes.
Hey, dog. When I saw it, I was like, but I'm sure he's learned. Because wasn't it him who said that it's easy to see when Kevin is tired because his face goes pink? If his face isn't pink, why are you taking him off?
Yeah, man. Why? It's full strength, man.
Rest. If you're playing Liverpool, first if it's Liverpool, Leipzig, Arsenal, Leipzig. Liverpool and Arsenal. Let it be. Bring Stefan Ortega. Bring Sergio Gomez.
Yeah.
Granted, their depth is still mad.
Even Cousin can get a game. 40-year-old
Scott Cousin. Play Scott Cousin. Make sure everybody's rested,
Boost morale, man.
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne, tell him stay at home. Take a day off, Erling Haaland, stay at home.
Right.
Yeah, man. Jack Grealish captain, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, all that aside, that should definitely be a good game right there.
Yeah, just
AC Chelsea, not Chelsea. AC, they got someone, man.
AC, flip. See now, my memory is bad. Sorry.
AC
shouldn't be this bad, especially seeing as men like me is writing. I'm gonna keep referencing that because life is tough. It ain't fun.
Yeah.
Hey man, like we've been suffering. I'm gonna say that much. Like mentally, I'm going through it, guys. So it's not that kind of space. So never mind. Forget about me. It's AC versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh, AC, please do the Lord's work.
Hotspur.
Do the Lord's work. I need more content tears again after a game. I won't watch the game because Tottenham plays the worst football in world football. I'm telling you now, I'm not watching that game. I'll rather do anything else.
Yeah.
If Championship's playing, I'll watch Championship. But the AC should do the Lord's work and beat Spurs. Harry Kane needs to understand that nothing's happening here.
I remember you asked me something. It was a couple of episodes back, which is why we watch every single episode. You're like, hey, AC, the way they're looking in the league, you're like, what's happening over there? Is it something deeper? Then at the time, I don't think my response was adequate enough because now I don't know. I had time to think about it. I don't know why it was at the top of my mind. But I feel like with AC, hey guys, I'm not saying you all don't have a great team because y'all do. Like you look, what's this? Theo Hernandez, their best player by far. Please, okay, man. I don't know what Madrid was doing there. they fumbled both brothers some way, somehow.
Madrid do a lot.
Yeah, but anyway, my point is, what's this Hernandez, the keeper, what's this Leao's there as well. Great players.
Isn't he injured? The goalie.
What?
Maybe Mike McNown. Yeah, he's injured.
Yeah, but
so maybe that's also playing a part because you're number one.
That's my thing, though. That's my thing. I feel like they fluked. Not, I wouldn't say fluked. I feel like the league title race was so open last season that was anybody's to have, and AC just had it. Yeah. So I don't think AC not competing for the league title this season is more a case of them falling off. It's more of a case of everybody rising up.
Yeah. Now for me, my point with AC wasn't like, they're not in the race. It's just like, man, like I said, you can have a team that's going to win the league, but that doesn't mean you're going to have a bad season. It just looked like, hey, these gents, they're not winning games, You can win games when Napoli's still ahead of you and all of that stuff, but like it was looking like, hey. But they won. They beat. Who they beat? They played. I don't even know who they played. But yeah. What other Champions League games are there?
What's this? I mentioned Napoli, Frankfurt.
Hey.
Log leaders, Napoli.
Yeah, log leaders, Serie A champions. They
might. I don't know. I feel like
could go either way, but they've only lost once to Liverpool. That's the only loss of the season.
I feel like reputation, Napoli's reputation in the Champions League precedes them. At least, the way I look at it, where it's like, they're gonna get the crazy seasonal win over Liverpool, beat them like 4-2, 4-0 or something like that. And then after that gets to the round of 16 and it's just like, okay, thank you for participating. You can go home now.
It would be something for Frankfurt to knock out Barca to win the Europa League and then get in the Champions League and get to a quarterfinal. That would be something, man. That would be something.
Yeah, I don't know. If I was a betting man, which I am, but I wouldn't do this. Just saying.
Here we go. Welcome to the Betway segment.
I'd put money in Napoli. Not Napoli. I trust Frankfurt to go through over Napoli. But I'm not saying do that. I'm not saying.
There's one thing I've learned in many years. I know that's not many years, but yeah. Hey man, straight wins. Don't do it. Don't do it. Your betting has to have a little bit of the LGBTQ about it. It has to be fluid. You get me? You can't just be like that team's gonna win because Betway will
But it's not about that. And then in Porto, I don't trust Portuguese teams. I'm gonna put it out there. Benfica's also by the way, I don't trust Portuguese teams in any form, shape, or matter, or whatever. Just the same way you don't trust the Spanish teams.
Yeah, no, but that's deep. That's
no,
personal.
That's also deep for me. Personal. It's not personal, but it's
the whole league. The whole league.
We'll get to it. Yes, Benz was going through it throughout the weekend, but I don't trust the Portuguese teams. I really do not. Benfica, Porto.
Inter should do the job.
Yeah,
but I know did Club Brugge finish first in the group? I think so. It might have. Did Benfica finish first?
Might have been Benfica.
One of them finished
first. Yeah, because Benfica had that mad win against Maccabi, something like that.
Yeah, Benfica finished first. Yeah. Club Brugge had
PSG finised second. Yeah, I think he finished first. Benfica finished first.
See, PSG could have won Club Brugge, but no.
No, it just had to finish second. Just had to.
Yeah,
style points.
It's a spectacle, man. Spectacle. Yeah, you have to love it. You have to love it.
Yeah.
Wait. Liverpool finished second. Champions League, man. Let's drift away from the champions, man.
We'll update the Europa as we go along. It's gonna start whilst we're recording.
Yeah. La Prem. Where do we start? What was the first? City. City. You can start. Do you understand?
No, it's cool. So City. My point is, first of all, it's not the most egregious VAR call I've ever seen, because number one will always stand out to me is the Bruno one. I'm always going to mention it. I'm always going to mention it. He steps on the man's foot and then he gets the pen. What?
Never shocked it, man.
But Kevin's one is up there. Top 5, easy.
What, the pen?
Top 5,
he
easy.
Got the pen?
Yeah, he got the pen. Oh, you didn't see it?
Nah, I didn't see it.
Bruv! What? They didn't even touch him, bro. He think what? Did he step? Nah. Bro, he dived. Let's just call it that. Plain and simply dived.
Kevin.
And then they were like, great. That's how great players do. That's what great players do.
They dive.
They find a way to maneuver. So who was the game?
There was a coach. Was it Pochettino? I think. Who was like, no, you're in the game. so you have to beat the ref. So it's you know.
What?
Yeah, man. You're also playing against the ref, so if you can deceive the ref for your team to win, you know.
Oh, aye, man.
But if Kevin dived, hey, man, it is what it is.
Bro.
But they're inevitable. That's all I know. Is that did not shock me. I don't know, what was I doing. I don't know, because I did watch. And then I saw Cancelo go off.
It was raps,
and then
bro.
I think there was another game that I might have switched to.
It was raps.
But that does not shock me. I say it every time. I tell you, when people are like, who's stopping Arsenal? Damn! They're inevitable. That's what they do. You go down to 10 men, you know, they equalize. You think if they're not going to win, they're at least going to draw the other team. No, City's like, he will find a way. If Kevin De Bruyne has to, he'll do it, whatever it takes. The dark arts is City's way. Arsenal's slowly trying to get there, but we're not there in terms of dark arts. It's what City have been doing for years.
Yeah, I'll check you for amazing cheating.
Whoa, actually that's what they call it. You saw the MTN8, you saw Gabardino Mango, you thinking it's Maradona. The dark arts, if that pays off and you score, people aren't like, it's like, he did what he had to do.
Reminds me of that, I don't know, when I say it a couple of seasons back, where these guys got like, it was 7 minutes extra and like 2 minutes added. It was Manchester City.
I'll never forget it. Because you get the notification from Premier League, game ended. Game ended. And then you get another notification after game ended. Goal, Bruno Fernandes. Bro, man. That's not dark arts. I don't know what that is. That's something else.
But yeah, it's quite interesting. Because by all accounts, okay, since we're here already and we like City, Arsenal, might as well just talk about them in parallel. People are like, I saw this something, I was watching something earlier this morning. People are like, these guys are like, the only people that don't believe Arsenal can win the league title are Arsenal fans.
No, you're lying. You're lying. Because City fans don't believe, they'd like to be close, but they don't believe Arsenal was going to win it. They just want it to look like I don't know what I say. They want to make it more than what it is. Just there's not one City. I dare one City fan to come to me and tell me they believe Arsenal will win the Premier League. You don't, because you know your team. I know your team. You get me? No Liverpool fans like, we couldn't do it, but Arsenal can. No Liverpool fan. No Chelsea fan saying we finished above them last season, but they're gonna win the league. No Man United fan. No Spurs. Definitely no Spurs fan.
Yeah.
Tell whoever's bottom of the league, their fans, nobody believes. Guys, what people want is for us to say we're gonna win the league.
Yeah. So
when it doesn't happen, or if it doesn't happen, if you don't want to put out stuff into the universe, if it doesn't happen, then they can come to you with the receipts, screenshots. You know, United Trey, always screenshots.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Chelsea, do us a favor so we can be in the title race. Then what happens? Bam! Good evening. Bro, like, no, man. You're not going to get Arsenal fans like that. If you get an Arsenal fan like that, I feel for that person, because you're getting lost in the sauce and you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Yeah. But what I will say is that let's go for it, guys. You know, screw it. Let's go for it. Let's go win the league title. Let's go win the league title.
Arteta said it best for me. I like what he said. They were like, you're not allowed to say, what did they say? You're not allowed to say one game at a time. They're taking away an answer. They're forcing him in a direction. And then he was like, so what? Do you feel like you guys are in a title race? And then he was like, first you have to look at what City have done the past 6 years. The consistency. You have to respect what they do, because that's what they do. And then secondly, with football today, we're in the title race today, but tomorrow is very difficult. Yeah. Today we're top of the league. Yeah, you can if you wanna if you frame the league now and be like, oh, who's in the title race? Yeah, it's City Arsenal.
Yeah.
It's City Arsenal. But tomorrow is something else.
Yeah.
The World Cup is coming. Hey.
Everyone's going down. We will get to that one. I have a lot to say about them
But they're also like, bro, Chelsea. Graham, I feel for Graham, bro, because what was that? This is your home and you play like that. Nah, bro, that's Thomas Tuchel vibes, man.
You know what they say? They're like, Thomas Tuchel never lost back-to-back games as a Chelsea manager. So they're like, hey, maybe you want to get back something you thought you never really appreciated. And obviously that's one of those like, make Graham Potter look worse than what it is. The situation look worse than what it is.
This is his second loss under Chelsea.
Yeah.
Thomas Tuchel didn't lose back-to-back because he'd probably go draw the next one. 0-0. Hey, man. Like, people were saying Potter should be sacked after the Brighton game. Relax. Allow... I don't know Todd because he was very quick to fire Tuchel.
Yeah.
So you can't say he's a patient man.
Yeah.
You can't. You literally can't.
Yeah.
But you can't say he's not because it was one incident. So we'll have to wait and see. But if Tuchel gets through January, if Tuchel gets through the season...
You mean Graham Potter?
Okay, Tuchel. I hope you find work, namaste. If Graham Potter finds like gets through this season and like gets 2 transfer windows, I think you'll see a different Chelsea. Right, Chelsea now are like, what's happening? They're getting impatient. I fear for them. They could go down a bad way.
Yeah, because let me see.
Also, Cucurella, you see him there wanting to make out with Granit Xhaka.
I saw
that.
Yeah,
man's got rainbow laces and he's taking it to the extreme. It's like, what defending is that?
Yeah, because when you see that goal, he is the one who could have gotten to the ball.
How do you concede like that, man? As a manager, in my press conference, I'm going ham.
Yeah.
I'm going ham. Like, maybe Thiago Silva is a bit too old for this, because he made some good defensive actions.
Yeah, like that shot, like Gabriel Jesus was through and then he tackled. Yeah, but here's the thing though. I feel like as much... Okay, there's a bad corner. I'm not gonna lie, there's a bad corner.
How do you blame a manager for that? Yeah,
that's a bad corner. But like you said, with City, this is what they do. With us and set pieces, this is what we do. No, even if it wasn't according to plan, we score set pieces, man. So you look at that and you're like, I know, wasn't a great one. It's like, it's what Arsenal do. So...
Yeah, man. A corner is only as good as the end result. The end result is a goal. Yeah. You can't score... If I take a corner and then the defender heads it back and then our guys hit it, all you did was assist the ball get to where it needed to go.
Right.
How's that a bad corner?
Yeah, it's not.
Man. The set piece coach. He's doing his thing, man.
Yeah,
that's why there's a lot of nuances in football now. I don't know who Chelsea's set piece, or do they have one for offensive and one for defensive? The defensive one.
Moving like it's the NFL. Now it's all making sense. What is happening in Chelsea? Yeah, man.
Chelsea, man. And then what else we got? Newcastle are flying. Newcastle.
Was it 4-1?
They're on it,
Oh!
Miguel!
I need Jack Grealish to say something about Arsenal. I
need Jack Grealish to say something about Jesus, so Jesus can start scoring goals.
We need more again, man.
But man.
Because when he scored, that's why I was like, Grealish. That's when he scored.
Yeah, man. It's a meme. No, every time Miguel Almiron scores, you have that meme of the guy now with like the cigarette. It's like, it's like that's Jack Grealish every time Miguel Almiron scores, man. It's like 8 goals. He's on it, man. He's on it. Eddie, I've always said it. I'm an admirer of Eddie Howe. The only issue now is that, God forbid, Arteta, Pep goes and Arteta goes. I don't see how you pull Eddie Howe from there.
You want Eddie Howe?
No, me, before even Arteta, I was like, hey, man, Eddie Howe is nice. Before even, because people couldn't see beyond Bournemouth with Eddie Howe.
I'm not gonna care, man. If it's Eddie Howe now, I'm still like, the English managers don't have a nice smell, if you will.
Hey, man,
they just don't. They just don't.
That's a personal thing. I can't smell nobody from England from here.
It's a metaphor, bruv. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor now. Come on now. For a grade school language. Come on now. Education, man. Come on.
Hey, you hear what they're saying about y'all in England, but I played. But man. I know no English managers won the Premier League, which is a bit bizarre and all of that. But like, I'm not asking for no Steven Gerrard, bro. I'm not asking for Frank Lampard. Talking about serious, serious managers. Yeah, man. I like Eddie Howe. I do. I've always been an admirer of what he does.
Yeah, he's doing great work.
Let's just hope Arteta stays, man. I know people will probably be like, he wasn't saying this last year. Of course I wasn't. You'd be an idiot to have been saying that last year. I'll say it on record. You would have been an idiot to say that last year. But man, you have to look at what your team is doing and who's doing it and be like, man,
great job.
Yeah.
His counterpart on the touchline though.
Airport. Yeah.
Not Airport. No. Ralph. My man's just got sacked like 30 minutes ago.
Like for me, it was Ralph. I remember like there was a time we was linked with Dortmund. And he turned them down to stay. And now look, man, it's like
man, what's this? The language. My man said it best. It's like, hey, gotta take the money and run. My man's on Wolf of Wall Street. Sometimes when you think an offer's too good to be true, you take that off and you run with it, bro.
Yeah,
you can't just be like, I know. There could be more to it, It's like, here's a cash out of 10,000. You wanna be like, but the return is 20. No, bro, no.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so man.
All I have to say, and then we can go to the next team is, hey, Mikel, if James Ward-Prowse is looking at the situation and is feeling some type of way,
Hey, Arteta seems to have an affliction for English talent. So, hey, man, I wouldn't put it past him and his people to be like, alright, come through.
And there's another leader in it.
He likes the leaders.
He likes, it's either you're young or you're a leader. If you're both, super bonus, but like, either or. So he's a leader.
Yeah, such a message. Hey, was it not a good evening last night? Bro, I was there. What happened? Oh, man, you see. Buying things exhausts me sometimes. We were having issues with the TV,
Yeah.
So we were there. Mom was like, "Man, I'm gonna need you to hotspot my phone to the TV so you can check what's the issue because it can't connect to the internet."
Yeah.
Alright, cool. As I do that, as I'm about to switch over to the hotspot to put in the passwords, all I hear is Leon Bailey. I'm like, no, bruv, go back. What happened? It's 7 minutes in. I'm like, what's going on? My man's. Hey, the hair's never been the same, bruv. My man's never been the same.
No, it wasn't it just last week. The story was, how can you leave him?
Yeah,
how can you leave him? And now what's happening?
Bro, it was a FIFA goal. You covered you know that the thing you complain about saying it's broken, that far post goal. Yeah. Same thing happened with the hair. That's how they got him. How they got him.
Yeah, man. Hey, the hair, people were saying that Rey Mysterio was getting bullied about down the field. Lisandro Martinez, they was getting bullied about.
Man, it was just... It was bad defending. Because even for the free kick they conceded.
Yeah.
It was bad goalkeeping as well. Because it was so close to here, could have caught that one. But again, Lucas Digne, great free kick. But it's like, man... United have things to be optimistic about. Let's say that much.
They also have things to not be. How? I have a few things to say here. I have a few things to say.
But yeah.
One, I saw a post on Facebook like probably 3 days ago.
Right.
Saying it's a picture of Messi looking confused, and then the caption was like, when your regen scores getting assisted by your rival. Meaning Garnacho when he got assisted by Cristiano Ronaldo. Garnacho is not Messi's regen.
Stop.
One. Stop. You remember on stream when I said just because you're from the same country doesn't mean. Stop that. That's one. Two. It's like there's three things. These next two are interlinked. I want to know. When you are doing a rebuild, how do you want your cornerstone? This is United fans and the pundits who know more about football than me. How do you want your cornerstone to be 37 when you're doing a rebuild? That's what I want to know.
Were they even doing a rebuild?
Aren't they?
Weren't they?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They are, aren't they?
Are they?
I'd hope so. Because what if they're not doing a rebuild? You're telling me that they want to win the league now?
That's what I'm saying, bro. No, man. Because look at it. Casemiro's how old is Casemiro?
He's old enough.
How old is Christian Eriksen? Man, is he?
Yeah, but maybe it's just that. Okay, we need. These young ones are lost. we need the people to guide them.
That's what I'm saying. Football, there, just a wider football thing since we're here already.
Yeah.
When Arteta came through, did it feel like he was going into a rebuild personally? Because it never felt like that to me.
Arteta, it did.
Did it?
Because of the turnover of players. I guess that's where you can say is the difference between us and United. I don't want to talk about player level. I don't want to talk about skill. I don't want to talk about fans. The way Arteta came in and was like, it's like 10 of y'all legit gotta go. And they went.
Yeah.
Whereas United, it's like, let's add.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing when I mentioned. That's why I say with football in general, is there ever like a situation where like there's a full-on rebuild? Because with football, it's like you can't be bad. You can't sit the fans down, sit the owners down, whoever. You need to sit down and tell them, guys, we're gonna be bad for a while, but it's gonna be okay because we're gonna be better later.
Yeah, but
it's never happened.
That's legit. What Arsenal did, because
they never set us down. It was just
get out of my club. Yeah. I was one of them. I was like, what the is this? Because Edu said himself. I don't know if it was it on All or Nothing or something else, where he said Arteta said when he came through, he said, "Hey yo, 2023.
You really and we're gonna be the Champions League." You see, that's my thing. He brought in Willian. He brought in Willian. He brought in Louise.
Maybe it's thinking you can expedite, but you can't.
That's what I'm saying.
That's proof. The fact that you brought in those gents and they tanked and they made us worse should tell you sometimes just go through it.
Yeah,
because you anyway signed these guys and we were as bad as we were gonna be.
You know my point exactly.
So with United, well, other than the 37-year-old being a cornerstone, because with Ten Hag, I feel like it has to be a thing if we're gonna give him time. And if it's gonna be, we're gonna give him time. You're admitting. We're not going to be as good as we want to be right now. Right. So a 37-year-old, I don't see how that's the key to your rebuild. Whether you want to call it a rebuild or not. A 37-year-old can be part of a journey to a better team.
Can't retool with him. Because it's like that's a win now type of play. Yeah. And the other one.
And then the other one.
Yeah.
I have said it before and I will say it again. The next time he wears the armband, I'll say it again. Cristiano Ronaldo is not a leader. He's not a captain. People are turning and blaming poor Donny van de Beek. The man hasn't smelled Premier League grass in 700 days or something like that. Like, ridiculous. If he man didn't go to Everton, So what do you expect from him to do? When everybody's doing your celebration, your iconic, sensational celebration, except for you.
It's getting corny.
But you're the captain.
Real corny.
Everybody's doing it except for him now.
It's getting real corny. Even he knows. I'm sure he's not scoring, but hey man, it's getting real corny. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey man. Yeah, the celebration, the inspiration things, getting a cricket. South Africa got knocked out doing the celebration. Wayne Parnell, I'm calling you out on the football podcast. Because do I have a story about Wayne Parnell? I'll never forgive. We're segueing for like 2 minutes and then we're back to football. I'll never forgive him. There was a time where I had a cast on my arm.
Yeah. I remember this.
I had a cast up my arm.
Yeah.
I can't remember how I got it. Somewhere, somehow.
Yeah.
In Bloemfontein. I went to a cricket game, I think. Was it with my aunt, probably. We're there. Bro, they're going to the changing room now. I'm like, I see Makaya, my idol, who even follows me on Insta. No, I don't know how, but
big ups,
I don't even know how. It's not even meant to be a flex, but like, like, bro, I see him these days, but I'm like, Wayne Parnell, call Makai, the man comes and sign my cast, bro.
Not you, fam.
At that point, you're calling him, you're like, Wayne Parnell, Makai, and then man's just signs. I'm like, it's late.
Get it off.
I don't even know if my mother still has that cast. Is it even valuable? Wayne Parnell, do you want to buy it off me? But like, that aside, why did you do that celebration? Then the next day I wake up, I were knocked out. Hi. If that's inspiration, please leave me uninspired. If that celebration is inspirational, leave me uninspired. There's a City Academy gent to back the hat-trick against United and hit the celebration.
Even the City fans.
You think you honestly think Ronaldo's like, how do you smile at that?
You don't.
Come on, man. But yeah, the Ronaldo segment is over now. Maguire. Well, people are even attacking Lindelof. People will realize how important Harry Maguire is. Because when Harry Maguire is not there, you see the same mistakes that you blame Harry Maguire for, you still see on the field. That should tell you there's a deeper problem at the back than Harry Maguire. Yeah. Because if you take out a striker and you score goals,
it's like, what's going on here? And it shouldn't be the other way around.
When you take out your best striker, you should suffer. So even City, they scored one, but you as much as I like Julian Alvarez, you don't think Erling scores there, plays there, they go 2-2 and up before halftime. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Hey, United, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think United fans. It's a pity, SJ. I don't think United fans will ever be ready for a real conversation about where they are, who they should count on, and who they shouldn't as a club. But hey, man, it's like I said, off to someone else. As long as Ten Hag knows what he's trying to do, and the board back him, the noise outside of that shouldn't matter.
They're gonna be alright if they just
because the moment, because you already see with Bo, Roy Keane and Rio Ferdinand, those in the Ronaldo group chat. Man, if it was up to those guys, United would be far worse than they are right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Cause,
that's one of the reasons why I was like, you really go in there, Ten Hag? Because, like, I don't know, man. The energy about United is... That's just...
It's just, it's entitlement, man.
Yeah.
If you will.
And then Laconte. Yeah.
Before you go there, Nah, I can go there. I just wanted to shout out the Panrama goal. That was crazy. Did you see it? You didn't see it?
Side West Ham.
Yeah, West Ham. They lost.
Yeah.
But hey, that goal was good. Yeah, man's put all the venom. That was like, yo, man, I swear that net was on a rip.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, Crystal Palace won. Great goal by Zaha as well. Great goal. But yeah.
Patrick.
He's got next for you.
Man, yeah. It's Patrick, and then after that, if not him, then good luck finding. But like, he should have next.
Yeah,
he should have next.
Yeah, so your boy Conte, though. Yeah.
Hey man, Spurs 8-1-1. For how long can you get away with this?
8-1-1.
Because I saw an exchange with Spurs and Liverpool fans, and then Spurs was like, "But we have injuries. We have Son is out, and Liverpool also have injuries, guys." And
if you can recall, beginning of the season, same Son was fit. You know, what was happening? Man,
still, it was the same thing.
Hey, it was like, what's this? If you think NBA for NBA in NBA terms, my man was the 9th option on the team when he was fit and ready to go. Man was 9th option. It's like, before you get a shot off, before you score a goal, probably Emerson Royal will score one before you. So, man, it was like, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter.
Of
it's who you are. It's
Emerson
who you are. What's up with him?
I saw a clip. I think it was the Champions League where they won. I don't know how they keep getting away with this, but it's fine. AC will sort them.
Right.
Men's does a no-look pass for a goal kick. I wanna how did Spurs fans convince themselves that Spurs chose Emerson over Tomiyasu?
That Brazilian flair, bro.
That it was a choice. That it was either or. Nah,
Brazilian flair, bro. He chose them over us.
Ooh, I don't think No, we were not. But either way, I don't think any logical Spurs fan can tell me they are happy that they got Emerson over Tomiyasu. That's all I know. That is all I know. Our man's out there playing left back when he feels like it's like just for vibes. Just for vibes. I'll be a left back.
Hey man, even though my man Takehiro isn't even getting schemed by us, he isn't even getting game time.
Nah, he was first choice left back until when Zinchenko was out.
Oh yeah, here's another thing. Yeah, I should have mentioned that, but it's cool. Yeah, he should have not started the game. He should not have started that game. Zinchenko. And forget starting. He should not have played.
But he survived it. That's from
he wasn't good at all.
He was. He handled Sterling. He handled Sterling.
He wasn't good, man.
I don't know.
Just the basics of football.
Man. One foul throw. Come on, man.
Nah, it's not just a foul throw, man. It's not just a foul throw. Man's decision making on the ball was too slow.
Hey, man.
It's like you could tell that this man's ring rust is there. It's like give him like a cup game or something like that. Like slowly integrate him.
There is no cup game.
Second half of the game or something like that.
I know,
not
man.
this game.
Yeah,
second half of a game.
Exactly.
Second half of
so,
a game.
Man, he went me. I didn't feel like he had a bad game. I think he had moments where he did very well.
But anyways.
Yeah.
Just enough of that.
Hey, Salah, maybe he's back, no? Yeah? Maybe he's back.
It's Spurs. It's Spurs. It's Spurs.
Hey, man. The third or the fourth now. I don't know.
Who have you played crowd?
Yeah.
It's Spurs, guys. It's just Spurs.
Yeah, Liverpool fans, don't get too excited. It's just Spurs. I understand if you play the real team, like Arsenal or Man City.
Maybe I'm just built different. I don't know.
But me personally,
I would take it too seriously.
Yeah, that 2 goals for Salah counts one, but now I'm playing. he seems to be getting back to his vibe now.
Right.
And Nunes is there completing his gamely sprints. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you saw that. Yeah, the fastest top speed. The highest top speed rather in Prem history.
Yeah, if you're not gonna score goals, might as well run fast. You get me? So
crazy.
Yeah, man, I'd not be shocked if Leon Bailey, if he tries, breaks that. But then people aren't playing football like that. The reason why I feel like you would have never seen Theo Walcott because some people are. What was it? Hey man, there's a lot of basketball references today, but just bear with us.
Yeah.
Go no basket,
yeah.
It was like it's not about how fast you accelerate, it's about how quick you decelerate. So you know what I mean? So
that's a hoop, right there, man.
So it's just like there'll be players who then they get to 35.7 and they know they need to bring it down. Because there's no point when you're running full tilt, you have less control over what you can do.
Yeah, it reminds me. No shade on you, my guy. It's just that you're the clearest in the memory of a player like that. You remember Doku when I watched him for the first time? I was like, this guy has no control over the ball. He's just all over himself. He's just stumbling all over himself. Yeah. There you go. So mad pace, but no control. Yeah,
man. As a striker, more especially, I think. You tell me Thierry Henry couldn't have broken 36.11.
So you have seen those clips where people are like, Mbappe's quick, and then they're like, but you remember Thierry Henry? And the scene is like, he's a blur. He's just running as a blur, bro.
Man's was there manually creating After Effects on the football field.
Hey, man.
So man, with Darwin, I think Robbie Fowler said it once. He sees potential for a legendary player. In Darwin.
Oh, okay.
As much as his jokes for now, but once things click, if he understands what's going on, the Europa League.
Breaking news.
We're going. Darwin
Hey, somebody's not winning a trophy this season, bro.
Man United
versus Barcelona.
I knew it. Either way, however this game goes, I'm happy because it's personal with Barcelona and Man United fans get on my nerves. So,
somebody's not winning a trophy this season, bro.
Oh, nah, I'm happy with this.
That's crazy. And then Juventus versus Nantes. It should be a formality, but who knows with those guys? Nantes, French team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it should be a formality, but who knows with them? They're a Finnish club nowadays.
Hey.
Yeah, but anyways, keep continue.
Nah. We're done with Darwin. No, man. We'll see. Liverpool fans need to stop comparing him with other players. Stop taking his 6 goals and saying Jesus has 5.
Had he not gotten a red card, he'd be on.
He'd be on Haaland. No, he wouldn't, because you're seeing him play.
And by the way, before you say he would be on Haaland's salary, mind you, Haaland has scored over 50% of City's Premier League goals this season. So you're telling me he would have done that? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Hey, man.
Oh, another crazy stat that I saw. Do you know that Haaland's 18 to start the season isn't even the highest at this point of the season? Yeah. It's crazy, bro. That's Suarez. He had 19 at this time. Haaland is 18 years.
Yeah, and it was begging for Libonovic. This game it's 4, that game it's 4. Who we playing? It's 4. Yeah, I remember.
You know what sucks? That he finished with like 31.
31, yeah.
So it's I hope so. I just hope Haaland doesn't slow down. That's all I hope.
Hey man, the only thing that stops Haaland is an injury or an unnecessary amount of pep roulette. Because I've seen pep roulette, but I know Julian Alvarez is trustworthy. And most people feel like, hey, he starts, because they were saying he starts for every other. I don't think
he does not, by the way. But yeah.
Saying stuff, that's my thing. Saying stuff like that, it wasn't City fans, it was commentary. Okay. Saying stuff like that makes people look at Julian Alvarez in another light, which is it's not good for football, man. Just like, I like him as a player. He'll start for some teams.
But not all.
Not all. He doesn't start for us.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't start for Spurs. Doesn't start for Liverpool. Does not start for...
Hey!
That's not very good. He doesn't. He just does. Let's not do that. He probably starts for Chelsea because it's like they don't want a striker. Forget not having a striker. It's like they don't want one right now. You see,
United just name debatable.
Yeah, he does not start for Fulham. He's not displacing Mitrovic. He's not doing that.
Don't do that, man.
Yeah.
People need to learn. Even the fact that I think that's where most people get it. Commentators also, they are the neutral beings of football, and then they'll say stuff like this, and then you are like, no, and then it creates an unnecessary conversation.
Right.
So, but it is what it is. I like him as a player. I think he probably goes to the World Cup. But yeah,
speaking of the World Cup, you wanna just
we can talk. We can talk. What you got in the World Cup? What you got?
That's Leverkusen versus Monaco. I guess.
And Leverkusen like 16th, or they were. And then they smashed your boys 5-0.
Bro, I'm so glad. I looked at that. You know what happened? Yeah. I was on there, trying to replenish my family's wealth.
Yeah.
I was on there. I was
the savings.
I was there. I was looking at that game. It was them. It was that game. It was the Arsenal game, and it was another game. What game was it? I was like, I was those games, and I ended up I opted against placing anything on those games.
You were
three games.
You were gonna put Union Berlin.
I knew it. I knew it. And I was like, you know what? Nah, never mind. Screw it. Maybe another time. 5-0. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But you.
Yeah. Hey, Betway. Hey, man. Hey, what a weekend. Hey, dog. It's personal now with Barcelona.
Lewandowski is run-ups.
Yo, bro. 7th minute pen. And I realized, like, hey, it takes away. That's what happened. That's why, as we're speaking about some Premier League matches, you can see I did not watch.
Yeah.
Because when I make that bet, and I'm there,
very invested in that.
Very. I don't care about who wins. Just
I'm there.
Just match the ticket. Yeah, man. It. I don't see how you can. I don't know, man. I think I almost feel like you need to you place and then
let it go.
Watch another game, or forget you placed the bet.
Or go to sleep. but that works with the NBA.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm there and I'm watching and I'm like, come on. Why you hitting the post? Come on, you know what I mean?
Right. Rest of this game, which team was it? Oh, it was the Bundesliga as well.
Yeah.
The score I put it on. Oh yeah, it was on equalizer, right? And it's like +2 added, and it was like at 95.
Yeah.
And then those just scored. Oh, dog, I lost my ear. And in the evening, people are asleep. I'm there. I'm listening to my mom. Steve, I can't believe it.
Yeah,
so man, that's the type of things. I'm like,
yeah, because I sent you that ticket.
Yeah.
Like the first half one.
Right.
Yeah, I think I sent you did I? No, I sent you after. Yeah, because I'm there. I'm like, oh, FA Cup, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
First half, over 0.5, over 0.5, over 1.5, Charlton. Then you like, okay, what's next? It's that. I'm there, bro. I'm chilling. I'm like, I can't watch Charlton. It's 30 minutes. It's 0-0. What's going on? Man, like me searching Charlton on Twitter. I start following Charlton.
Oh my days, bro.
I put notifications on. I see it's 1-0. I'm like, let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then 45 plus 2, Stokely the goal makes it 2 to make the over 1.5. Man, it's mad. I'm chilling there, bro. I put it. What was it? Was it 30? I think it was 30 for 11K. Yeah, it was 30 for 11K. Yeah, that was the bet. I'm not there are Betway gurus on Twitter. I'm not one of them.
Yeah.
I'm not a messiah. I'm not, bro. We get through. 2 games left. AC Milan and Barcelona.
Right.
I switched to AC Milan. I'm there. I'm like, come on. The goal comes. I'm like, because inside the first minute, Divock does a flick. It almost goes. I'm like, and then they get the goal. I'm like, I switch over to Barcelona. As I switch over, ref is busy speaking. VAR penalty. I'm like, here it is. Game set match. Lewandowski decides, don't know what he was selling. I don't know how much Betway paid him. He goes out there, does some skip thing, misses the pen. Because even looks like he wanted Gerard Piqué to take it because it was his last game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have time to just sort
Yeah. And then Gerard Piqué's like, nah, you take it, Gerard Piqué. See what you do.
You should have
taken it. Yeah, I'd have forgiven you, not Lewandowski. But like, man misses, and then someone who was on the ticket with me is like, nah, stop watching. Gonna get a heart attack. I'll update you. Hi, I'm like, alright. Gets to 38 minutes. I'm like, it's chilling at like 1.5 now. You know what I mean? Like, they're attacking, goals coming. Hi. Gets to 41. I'm like, I'm taking.
Yeah, good call.
Good man. Call. Ends 0-0. Then 3 minutes into the second half, they score. Come on, man, Barcelona. But Betway, guys.
Just don't do that. It's not fun. It's not good for the psyche. Man, like, it's not good for your wallet.
I feel like if you're gonna do that with leagues you don't watch.
Yeah.
Because it really ruined Premier League this weekend for me. It ruined that. That's why I didn't watch a lot of them. It ruined. Even Arsenal, I had one running, but because it's my team. Yeah, I was like, it's like Jesus, bro. If you just scored that.
Yeah.
But man, it honestly takes away. I think if you're a Prem fan, don't bet on Prem or bet on Prem knowing there's 3 games playing and you can only watch one. You know what I mean? Or bet in other leagues. Bundesliga, you can almost every game go first half over 0.5. It seems to be guaranteed. They like goals. That's why I was even saying the SuperSport needs to bring Bundesliga.
Yeah.
They need to, because I struggle. I hate La Liga now. It's official. I hate La Liga. Because even the separate one, you go, I'm like, okay, maybe first half, you feel like, no, first half is a bit, you're asking a lot for a goal in the first half. Second half, Tensare.